Good morning and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dawn.
And I'm John, and together we're the two running grooms. And it's race day.
Woo! We normally go off to do a park run, but this morning we're doing something different. We're off to the No Walk in the Park 5 kilometres race.
Last time I was able to race properly was early December at the Telford 10k. At that race I think I ran 44:32. So what I'm going to be doing today is a 5k time trial race in Chesterfield, the No Walk in the Park 5k, and hopefully for me it's a case of third time lucky. We went in, I think it was December. Dawn ran really well, I didn't. Had some sort of energy loss that day. Turned up, I think, for the February race, ended up not running because that hamstring strain that kept me out for 4 weeks had just come on. So third appearance at Queen's Park Chesterfield, and hopefully I can execute a decent 5k time trial.
So to just bring you a little bit up to date on the week, I'm not racing today because yesterday I did my longest run of my marathon block, which was at 22 miles in the pouring rain. Not nice, but it's done, it's banked, and that was my final long run for Manchester Marathon. And obviously, apart from the marathon itself, it'll be my final long run for Milton Keynes Marathon, which is 2 weeks after Manchester. Also yesterday I did 4.2 miles on the treadmill, and that was to make it up to the marathon distance. So in the past we've sometimes run the full distance in one go, haven't we, John? Yeah, but as I've got a little bit older, what I tend to do now is I split the distance over that day. So a 22 in the morning, a full in the afternoon, or 4.2, and I've covered the marathon distance. So yes, my legs feel absolutely fine, but a little bit tired, so I'm not going to race a 5k. I just don't see the point at this stage of my marathon training.
So they say not to race in brand new shoes, but I think we'll be okay on this 5k time trial. So I brought 2 pairs of brand new shoes, still in 2 minds. We have the Skechers Speed Elite. I think these have got a small carbon plate in the front. Why I like these, very close to the ground feel, suit my old minimalist running style shoes. And then have some brand new Adidas Takumi Senai. Think of all the new super shoes that have come on the market in the last 3 or 4 years. These are my absolute favourites. I've worn a pair for several months, and these are a brand new pair. I think I'm gravitating towards these because it's my first time back racing for several months, and they've got that little extra bit of foam in them. So just walking down from the leisure centre to Queen's Park now. Temperature's about 8 degrees, nice running temperature. A slight breeze, but nothing really to trouble the scorers. When I say trouble the scorers, as Queen's Park is still used by Derbyshire County Cricket Club, and several famous cricket matches have taken place there over the years.
Doesn't take John long to start talking about cricket. This is a pretty park, isn't it, John? Look at the blossom. Walking down to that famous cricket pitch. So on the warm up now for John, running round cricket pitch. I should be out on the race, filming it.
So what's the expectations for today? Well, last time I raced properly, 10k Telford, 44:32 I think. So a good rule of thumb to convert between 5k and 10k performances is to take a minute off that 10k time, which will bring it down to 43.5, and then divide it by 2, which gives us, I think, about 21:45. So if I'm in the same shape as I was before illness and injury, I should be able to run 21:45. However, I am a bit ring rusty, not really done any speed work, so I'd be happy really anything under 22.5 today, just a marker in the sand.
So they're all lined up, ready to go. Is your anticipation? This is the No Walk in the Park 5K. And they're off. So the runners do one lap of the cricket pitch and then they go off around the outskirts of the park for 4 further laps before finishing back on the cricket pitch over where they started. See them snaking around. The leader already has a significant gap on the second placed runner. I shall catch them coming around the cricket pitch and then I'll move to another spot where we can see them on the outskirts doing the 4 laps. He's going up now around the back of the cricket pitch and I'm going to move over to catch him coming down the back of the pavilion. Well done. And not far behind is number 2. Well done. And now there's a group of runners together. Well done everyone. And the First Lady. Well done Malcolm. So Malcolm is a vet 17 England Masters runner. Well done guys. Well done Joe. Well done John. Well done Pat. Well done. Well done. So here comes the leader completing first lap and he has quite a significant lead. Well done. Here comes second placed runner. Well done. There's 2 ladies. So this is the incline at the back of the park. So you have to do this 4 times. It doesn't look much, but on the 4th lap it actually is. Well done you 2. And catch them coming at the back of the lake. Nice one Pat. You'll come up this incline and then you've got a nice flowing down from the top, I'd say half the park right down to the bottom of the lake. And there goes the leader again. He's First Lady coming in. Well done, Joe. Last bit, push it on. That's it, come on, big finish.
feel?
Like a rolling stone.
So John, that's a No Walk in the Park 5k done, and how did it feel to be back racing after several months of injury?
Oh, fantastic. This is why we train, isn't it? I mean, many people dislike training for training's sake. I train so I can enter races, so I can do faster park runs. Absolutely wonderful to pin that number on and give it my all on that 5k course.
So how did you compare to to the goal that you'd set yourself?
Well, before the race I said that if I was in a similar fitness to what I'd been back in December at the Telford 10k, I'd run about 21:45. So I was delighted. The official time, 21:32.
Ooh, well done.
So, and that is off 5 weeks of absolute base training. About 250 miles, 1 mile faster than 8-minute miling. That was the last mile at last week's park run at Mersey Island.
So it just shows that you can do sort of some good times off solid miles. And
well, that's what I averaged on my watch, 7:02 pace. Having, as I say, only done 1 training mile faster than 8-minute miling.
So train slow and race fast.
That's the way, yeah.
So how did you prepare for the actual race? What did you do as part of your warm-up routine?
Well, I did a mile warm-up, but I didn't feel too good on that. I got a little bit niggly, achy, because I hadn't tapered into the race. Done 8 miles yesterday, 8 miles a day before, just a normal training week, really building the miles. But by doing a full sort of ramp warm-up, like we do when we take our coaching groups out, I found I was a lot fresher come the start of the race. I was able to get into pace straight away. So thanks to Joe, who turned up, my sort of therapist who keeps me in one piece, body dynamics in Barnsley. She made a very good windbreak for the first mile and a bit. 7:02 for the first mile, I think, 7:06 or 7:07 for the second mile, and then the final mile done in 6:59. So I'll put those up. I'll also put them in Eurometrics, our European and modern friends, to see what the kilometre splits were.
So is there anything else you want to say about the 5k itself?
I was going through the gears, but I didn't have as many gears as normal. I think the maximum heart rate I reached on that run was 181 beats per minute. Whereas in recent years on 5Ks, we managed to get into the mid 190s. My highest heart rate I've ever seen was 199 back in about 2003. But even more recently, I've seen 194, 195. So to get to a max of 181 just shows a lack of speed work, a lack of being used to running at those faster paces, at those harder efforts. That's really encouraging.
Yeah.
To be able to run better than I thought off a complete lack of any faster work.
Yeah, so solid miles can get you to a certain level, but to actually get to your peak, you need to be able to put in some more specific work.
That's right. We've baked quite a lot of the cake. It's time to continue baking the cake before applying some icing and then putting that cherry on top.
Fantastic. So well done, John.
Nice.
It's quite a small event, isn't it? It's
just 43 runners today. You know, you get a 5k officially registered, officially
and
ratified.
Only £5 as well.
£5 English pounds. 5 English Earth credits, as Ed Budd would say. And yeah, for that you get a officially certified 5k road race.
Yeah, fantastic. So if you live in and around the area, we can highly recommend doing the No Walk in the Park 5k.
That's right, it takes place on the first Saturday of every month, I believe.
That's correct, yes.
So actually the next one should coincide with the Coronation Day.
Oh, right, okay. So we'll definitely be back, and I'm looking to head there in the summer, and we're both hoping, well, you'll be definitely going under 21, but I hope that I can also get under 21 minutes again, which I've not done for a couple of years. So watch this space. Okay, so guys, we hope you've enjoyed this week's video. If you have, please give it a like. If you've not subscribed, please do so. It means a lot to us, and it means you will get to see new content when we upload it. And so until next time, keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.